Hello and welcome to Math Morass, where we talk about math, more math, and anything and everything in between math. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, September the 29th, 2020. We have the latest news in reference to the new stimulus proposal act or bill just released last night. Once again, I have the latest news related to the new stimulus act proposal or bill just released by the Democrats last night. It is known as the HEROES Act, okay? And it is approved by Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Mr. Mnuchin. These are the numbers. These are the total numbers that the HEROES Act will provide, or the numbers related to this act. So far, there will be $10 million for SNAP benefits. Okay, $10 million for SNAP benefits. $400 million for WIC, the Women, Infant, and Children's Benefits. $4 million. There will be $417 billion for states and homeowners for rental assistance. There we go. Rental assistance. This money will be sent to the states to help renters. $417 billion. $3.6 billion for the upcoming November elections. $208 billion for schools. Okay, once again, $208 billion for schools. Hold on. There's money for unemployment. There's money for stimulus. Just hold on. Also, the United States will be approving $750 million for the United Nations. Once again, $750 million for the United Nations. There will be $2.4 million for Amtrak. And also, we knew that the Federal Aviation Administration, the airports, some airlines were about to go bankrupt. Well, there will be $13.5 million available for them. $13.5 million for the Federal Aviation Administration. There will be $50 million for the emergency rental assistance. That's in addition to the $417 billion. There will be $50 billion for emergency rental assistance. Good news for those of us who owe student loans. We will have the deferred student loans up to September of 2020, up to next year. Okay, there will be the PPP loans for small businesses that have 10 or fewer employees only. So those mom and pop stores, small restaurants that have 10 or fewer employees only, the PPP loans will be made available to you. And yes, Nancy Pelosi has announced that there will be a stimulus check for $1,200 for every adult, every head of household, mom and dad. Plus, there will be $500 per dependent child or dependent adult. So, $1,200 stimulus per head of household, plus $500 per dependent child or dependent adult. According to what I've read, a social security number will not be needed as long as the person has an ITIN, the individual taxpayer identification number. So in order for a family to be eligible for the $1,200 or the $500 stimulus, they must either have a social security number or an ITIN. Also, those individuals, those elderly, old age who are on social security or the social security supplemental income, they will also be eligible for the $1,200 stimulus check. Continuing with the news, unemployment insurance. Nancy Pelosi and Steven Mnuchin want to bring back the $600 per week unemployment insurance. Okay, going back retroactive all the way to September the 6th and lasting all the way through January the 31st, 2020. Of course, we're going to have a new Congress coming in January, so they want to make sure that this is in place for the new Congress to be coming in. Remember, everyone in the House of Representatives, they're up for re-election together with the president. So if we have President Trump re-elected, or if we have a new president, this will be in place. Once again, everyone in the House of Representatives will be up for re-election come November the 3rd. There will be $50 billion, not million, but billion, B as in boy, $50 billion for utility bills, rental assistance, more rental assistance, and also for landlords who need assistance in paying the property tax, property insurance, or anything having to do with the rental property, mortgage. There will be $50 billion available. Let me go back to the pandemic unemployment insurance. Those of you getting unemployment insurance, there will be the $600 per week extension. Okay, it'll start September the 6th and it'll go all the way through January the 31st, 2021. Okay, this bill, this proposal, the HEROES Act, is very likely to be approved. Why? Because since the entire Democratic House of Representatives already approved it, it should either go to the Senate or directly to the president. Remember, President Trump has been saying that he agrees and he's for and he wants more money to the American people. Well, it is understood that President Trump wants more money for the unemployment and also a second stimulus check for the families, and this before the elections. So we're anticipating, according to what I've read, we're anticipating that this proposal, the HEROES Act, should be approved probably tomorrow, Wednesday, or before the end of the week. Okay? Once again, this proposal, the HEROES Act, was approved last night on Monday. Today is Tuesday, September the 29th. 2020, and we should be hearing either probably later on today or tomorrow or by the end of the week whether President Trump signs on it, authorizing or approving this act. And it is highly estimated, according to Nancy Pelosi and also